Greetings, everyone, from Sacramento. The Kings playing host to a Western Conference affair here in the capital of California. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. And
all right, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
Sacramento leading by 3, setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Bledsoe. Markieff Morris is out there with Warren. Then it's Thornton. And it's Len in at the 5 down low. The 8-footer, no good from Cousins.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle side the lane.
Smooth checked in for McLemore.
And we've got a moment to see some numbers for Eric Bledsoe. 10th in three-point field goal percentage. And showing what a good defender he is, and especially his ability to play passing lanes. He ranks among the top 15 in the league in steals per game.
And Steve, I really think he deserves an awful lot of credit for making it into the top 10 in three-point shooting. I mean, that's pretty high-quality marksmanship when you're a top 10 three-point shooter.
Gay kicks to Collison. Cousins with a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Wells. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent, the result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Collison, the pass to Wells. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Darren Collison could be the fastest player in the NBA with the ball in his hands. Westbrook, Parker, obviously in the conversation as well, but boy, Collison, the son of 2 track stars, he is just explosive.
Here's Wells. Bledsoe with the block. And up the court come the Suns on the break. He dishes it to Warren. Bledsoe outside. Kicks to Thornton. 6 to shoot. From 13, good.
Well, solid defense. They forced a tough shot, but he knocked it down.
Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
The shot's good from Wells. And his old high school coach is an attendee at today's game, Clark. I believe they still stay in close contact, even though he's now in the NBA.
And, you know, you always have to keep perspective by remembering where you came from, no matter what you're doing, but certainly in the NBA. And it's nice to see that he does that by still staying in touch with his old coach.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Suns trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Len sets a screen for Thornton. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Gay. Outside Collison. Evans setting the pick for Collison. Up top, Cousins. Gay in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Gay's got 7.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Bledsoe. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And for the new group on the floor for the Kings. And for the Suns, Len's checked in for Wright. Warren comes in for Gerald Green. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Udrih. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe is out there with Brandon Knight. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Len, and it's Warren in at the 4-man position.
The Phoenix Suns franchise with the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Maybe we shouldn't have been surprised with their resurgent play last season. This is a franchise that throughout its history has found ways to win.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, Gerald Green was the 18th pick back in 2005, but remember, he fell out of the league for a while, saying, quote, "I took things for granted. I didn't know how to be a pro, but I've learned from my mistakes." I understand now this is not a hobby, this is a job. Now I'm a better professional, a much better player, and I'm all about winning. Kevin?
A nice comeback story, Doris. Nice story. Thank you. Well, when you look at the Suns 2 seasons ago, their worst winning percentage since the team's inaugural season, Clark, back in 1968.
And at that time, their third straight season missing the playoffs. That hadn't happened since the 80s, but boy, did they bounce back in a big way.
They were tough last year, you're right. That one goes. Count it. And it's 6 points for Smooth. Suns leading by 4. Bledsoe outside. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Cousins. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Passes to Wells. The 3-ball. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Smooth's got 5 points in the quarter.
Shooting lots more threes here in the second.
I'm not sure if that's going to work real well here. They probably are better off getting something inside.
Warren kicks to Bledsoe. In the corner, Thornton with it. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Thornton's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Suns. The pass to Wells, expanding his range. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. In the corner, it's Morris. Bledsoe kicks to Warren. With his first shot attempt, can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's Wells. Good on the 13-footer. Smooth's got 14 points for the game.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Over in the corner, Warren. Back to Bledsoe. Here's Len. And that one's good. 5 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half.
And we're through 2.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. We were able to throw off their offensive rhythm with good ball pressure and heads up deep. Let's keep picking their pockets and jumping in those passing lanes. But we did get a nice lift off the bench in that half. I might want to stay with some of those hot hands, so
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
How about his scoring in the first half? I mean, he's looked like a different player out there today.
He really has, Steve. It's been a pleasant surprise for him, that's for sure.
Sacramento making some changes. Hollins is checked in, and it's Caspian for Carl Landry. Some changes for Phoenix. They've got Ryan Hollins. Ben McLemore is out there with Andre Miller. Then there's Caspi, and it's Gay in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Rudy Gay traded twice in the last couple of seasons. Really, it was his big contract that led to him being dealt, because Gay is a quality player, but the feeling was his production just didn't live up to the cost.
Shot clock at 6. Gay right side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here.
Sacramento making some changes. Evans comes in for Rudy Gay. And Smooth subbed in for Ben McLemore. And Phoenix also making a switch. Morris is checked in. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Udrich. 8 points for him. There's the screen. Knight dishes to Green. 5 to shoot. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And Udrih kicks to Morris. From 11 feet away, the rebound by Wells. Smooth's got his third rebound tonight.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the boards. Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. For Phoenix, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Udrih. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Udrih has got 10 points in the game. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Utah Jazz. Wells passes to Hollins. Here's Miller, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Andre Miller does a lot of things well on the floor, but he's not really a long-range shooter, so he needs the ball in his hands to be effective in your offense.
And he sinks the second. But Andre Miller is such a great passer. You want the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he's a really good decision maker. Perhaps one of the best lob passers we've had in the league in a long time. And he is truly a point guard. Thinks and feels the game as a quarterback.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
No good from Wells. The Suns have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Feeds it to Udrih. Clock at 6. Knight, that's a 2-pointer. That one wide left. The Kings trailing.
Shot clock is off. This should be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind here.
Here's Wells. Drills the elbow jumper. Smooth's got 19 points.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Knight. Hollins with the block. From half court. Oh! How did that go in?
Unbelievable.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Kings lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it was a great look, and it set up a three-point basket. He scanned the perimeter, found his teammate in space, and put the pass right on the money.
Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Sacramento. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Phoenix. Brandon Knight comes in for Len. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Thornton. Warren is out there with Gerald Green. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Knight in at the 2. 6 to shoot. Gay against Bledsoe. Here's Cousins. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Cousins has got 10 points in just the second half. Smooth checked in for Ben McLemore. Phoenix also making some changes. Alex Len's checked in for Thornton. And Markieff Morris subbed in for Gerald Green. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Well, I think that the Suns need to change their strategy against Cousins.
12 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
I like the way they've gotten to the foul line throughout the game, guys. Those are important points.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The feed tonight. From downtown, Sacramento grabs the miss.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Here's Wells. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. That's good.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Left side, Collison. Pass to Wells. From deep. No luck. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Time running low here. They need a hoop.
Yeah, score quickly and then foul him right away.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time. Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
He gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He adds to their lead with a couple of solid free throws.
Knight on the wing from past the arc. Connects! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He hushed him up with that shot.
Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd. You're right.
It's like they're stunned. I mean, they don't know what to think.
And now they foul and stop the clock. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there to ensure that they're going to go home with the W.
Bledsoe with it. He kicks it to Morris. Off target from downtown. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Bledsoe. Misses. So the Kings win it. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And now down to Doris Burke, who is courtside, standing by with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Well, DeMarcus, congratulations on the win tonight. We know you're a very intense player, but tonight you certainly seem to be having a lot of fun out there.
That's the thing. I'm just trying to come out here and have fun. I got a lot going for myself, and I'm too blessed to be out here frowning all the time. I'm going to try to keep a smile on my face.
We love to see you smile, DeMarcus.
All right, Coach. Hey, man, what's up? Yo, glad you can make it.
You've gone farther than any kid I've ever coached. Of course I'm going to make it.
Everything good?
Yeah, listen. We'd love to have you come by and visit the kids sometime.
Hey, no problem. I'm going to do that, okay? Will do. But I got to run right now. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you soon. Huh?
All right, sounds good.